You already know, man. It's Punch Drum Boxing. You know, press the like button, show support to your boy, subscribe, hit the notification button so you can get my updated videos. Let me just start off with that. Look out for your boy, man. You know what it is. Let's start off with this. I want to touch two bases, two contents in boxing. First, let me touch on this Canelo situation right quick. Of course, I said in my other videos, but of course, it wasn't very a concise thing about the franchise belt that WBC awarded Canelo Alvarez, which really puts the middleweight division into like ambiguity, so to say. Excuse me. Is belts irrelevant in the sport of boxing already? I know I've been saying that for quite a while, but it's apparent now that it's just a belt is just a position. It's not really something to. I don't think, you know, I can't put myself in boxers' shoes and whenever they earn that belt or a championship belt, but it seems to me that that's just to position somebody. It's not really like something to actually celebrate over the top. I don't know. You know, some boxers, when they win the championship belt, they show a lot of emotions. Other boxers, but they show a lot of emotions. But when they hold it, then it's like something like, did I really earn this? Is this what's being a champion all about? Or am I a champion or am I a belt holder? Because I believe it's two different things. A champion, a belt holder, for me, in my opinion, is two different things. A champion, a belt holder, and a superstar is two different things. And this is what I mean about the sport of boxing. I don't want belts to become some second-class stuff in boxing. Like, okay, I got a belt anyway, but that's not my main goal. You know, and I believe that it's not only fighters that has to play a part into not making belts irrelevant, but it's also the fans, it's also the promoters, those are the manager advisors, it's also the networks. Everybody outside of the fighters needs to actually respect the belt, has to respect champions, because this is what it is. This is what it is. If we don't respect belts, if we don't respect accomplishments, these fighters are going to care less. See, one thing that the fans hate, whether we shouldn't even hate, but I'm just speaking in general, one thing that the fans hate is when boxers think like businessmen. When they think about the money, especially this is prize fighting. Oh, he's only in it for the money. Oh, he's fighting this guy for the money. Oh, he only want to fight this guy for the money. You know what? He will be wanting to fight him for a title, for a belt, but fans and media has put star over champions. Meaning, I'm gonna give you an example right quick. And I know we're gonna start off with the Canelo stuff, but let me give you an example so you know where I'm heading. What's the biggest fight in the 154-pound division? Is it Jarrett Hurd with J-Rock? No. Is it Jermell Charlo versus Tony Harrison? No. Even if it's a title match. Even if these are title matches, are those the biggest fights in the 154-pound division? No. You know what the biggest fight in the 154-pound division, if they fight, to be honest, is Kell Brook versus Amir Khan. Do they have a belt? No. But that's the money-making belt. So a guy like Kell Brooks, for example, a lot of people be like, oh man, I don't know if he's taking boxing serious. I don't know if he's washed up. See, Kell Brook is not going for no titles. He's going for the money. Because in just two losses of his career, fans wrote him off. 2 losses. He went up to middleweight just to face Triple G, the boogeyman at that time. And then he went to fight Errol Spence, which a lot of people consider Errol Spence a pound for pound. 2 losses only. And all of a sudden, that's it. Kell Brook is nowhere to be in the rankings. Even if he was going to still campaign for the 147 pound, they took him out the top 10. Like if he didn't accomplish anything before that. Because see, that's the problem in boxing, is that we do not respect, in general, we do not respect these fighters the way we should. So when these fighters be like, damn, I've been fighting all this time for my legacy and things of that nature. But this is the respect that I'm gonna get, especially by the writers, the guys that's is gonna put me you know, depending on my career, is gonna put me in the Hall of Fame. They don't think good of me. They don't talk about me. Just one loss, two loss, and that's it. They write me off. So be honest, people still should be talking about Kell Brook versus Keith Thurman, Kell Brook versus Bill Crawford, Kell Brook versus Sean Porter when he already beat him, Kell Brook versus Danny Swift Garcia. But what happened? Why nobody's talking about him? In the 154-pound division. Oh, nobody's talking about Kell Brook and the Charlos or Kell Brook. Why? And that's just an example. It's not really just about Kell Brook, but it's just an example of what it is. Let the promoters do what the promoters do. That's their job, to promote their fighters. But it's also our job to buy in what the promoters are selling. You understand what I'm saying? The promoters are going to do what they're going to do. But it's up to us to actually be smart and buy what they're selling. We don't need to buy what they're selling. We don't need to buy it. We got to be smart enough in the sport of boxing as fans. And we got to respect these fighters. So with the Canelo situation, I'm one of these fans. I'm one of these social media outlets that says, you know what? The middleweight division was probably the most prestige division in the boxing, because I believe they was all about to fight each other. Of course, a lot of people think that the welterweight division is the most prestige, which at the current time I have to go back and say, yep, the welterweight division is the most prestige. The heavyweight division is getting very, very hot. But the middleweight division, where we had Billy Joe Saunders, Daniel Jacobs, Canelo Alvarez, Demetrius Andrade, Jamal Charlo, it was looking good. Top 5 middleweights was looking pretty damn good. Triple G, pretty damn good. So I don't understand why the WBC will actually sabotage the competitive nature of the middleweight division, because we was gonna crown someone an undisputed middleweight champion of the world. An undisputed middleweight champion of the world that we have not seen an undisputed middleweight champion of the world in 20 years, probably 2 decades, let's say. And the WBC single-handedly came with this franchise WBC belt. How about you just be like, you know what? He's our franchise fighter. Don't give him no belt to diminish other belts, and then you hand over the belt that Canelo had. Like, here, take this, Jamal Charlo. Take this belt. We got a new one. You go fight whoever you want to fight with it. That's how I saw the WBC put it this way. So it puts Canelo in a situation. It's so hard to blame Canelo. You know why? Because if Canelo was a different fighter, where, let's say, he's fighting, you know, people less than his competition worth. But Canelo Alvarez actually challenges himself. It's not Canelo Alvarez. They doing that with Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez is looking to fight a Uber driver. No, he's actually going after Cove. Don't mind the lighting and stuff like that. You know, I'm in the woods. I'm in the woods, in the woods. So he's going after Cove, 175 pounds. So at the end of the day, a lot of people ain't gonna be like, oh man, come on, Canelo. Canelo, can you fight Charlo and Dre? But you're gonna fight Cole. Oh, he's going for another title, and he's going up, like he's challenging himself. So of course nobody could be mad at Canelo for that. Hell no, nobody could be mad at Canelo. That's why I got Canelo, the pound for pound king of boxing right now. But in the end of the day, fans, media, let the promoters do what they do. But I think media is stronger than promoters. I think media, the network, is stronger than promoters. Dudes, my friends, boxing world, why we don't push Demetrius Andrade and the Canelo fight? We gotta shove it into Golden Boy's face all day long. Because we cannot look at these boxing as irrelevancy. We cannot look at these belts as irrelevant in boxing. We have to hold these belts and these accomplishments as prestige. It has to be this is what it is. We need to accomplish this. And it's not happening, y'all. It's not happening. So we got to play our part. We got to play our part. And as of now, in the boxing world, if we don't play our part, if we don't respect these fighters, if we don't respect accomplishments and resumes and hold these belts as the best crown of all the sports, you know what these fighters are going to do? The same stuff that we hate for them to do. Is just worry about the money, low risk, high reward. People hate what Floyd Mayweather was doing, right? Correct? Y'all felt like he was just fighting for the money. But you know what? And every time he wins, he gets this hate. So these guys are going to care less about legacy. These guys are going to care because at the end of the day, you got to respect. They put in their life on the line. Like I said in all my videos, I'm going to keep saying in all my videos, whether you like it or not. These are my modern day warriors, my modern day gladiators. If we're not going to respect these dudes, they ain't going to care. And you're going to keep asking for the fight. You know what? They don't give a damn. They're going to get their money regardless. They don't care. Because legacy is not in the forefront of boxing. Until we put legacy into the forefront of boxing, and then you're going to be like, oh yeah, but that's got to be the fighters. No, because we all play a part. We all play a part. In boxing, these guys are holding on to O's. These guys are holding on to not getting that risk because we're the stock markers. We're the one that sets the bets. We are the one that holds the cards and things of that nature. Because if they lose, then their stock drop. We'll drop the stock way down. And you know what? We effing up their money. So they ain't trying to F up their money. But we have to have into consideration, we have to strategically all together and hold that accomplishments and legacy is the forefront of boxing. And no fighter is bigger than boxing. No fighter is bigger than the belt. Canelo Alvarez should not be bigger than the belt. Canelo Alvarez should not be awarded any belt because he's highly capable of earning it. He's highly capable of earning. We don't need no more belts. Especially in a prestige division like that. I don't know what the hell the WBC was thinking about. Because you downgraded the middleweight division. You think you did a favor for Canelo Alvarez? You ain't do no favor for Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez don't need no favors from you. He don't need no more presents. He got all the presents he could get. He earned a great contract. He earns his belt. He goes out there and do what he has to do. He challenges himself every day. He don't need nobody to give him something. He's so used to earning it. So, let me know what y'all think. Is it a good idea? If could Canelo be like, you know what? Let me just fight Demetrius Andrade. It's only one fight. If I feel like it's easy, I could beat him. Let me be the undisputed middleweight champion of the world. Because Canelo Alvarez was thinking about legacy, right? So just let me go and let's get this guy a chance. And at the end of the day, that will be actually the only fight that you really need to fight. A lot of people are going to be like Charlo, Jamal Charlo. Nah, it's only Demetrius Andrade to accomplish the undisputed. But you can't do that anymore because you can't take away neither Jamal Charlo's belt. See, that's the... Anyway, let me know what y'all think, man. I hope you press the like button. Look out for your boy, man. Support your boy. And Punch Drunk Boxing. Subscribe if you ever subscribe. Look out for your boy. Y'all my peoples, my family. I'll see y'all, man.